Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. If you are a new face, welcome in. If you're an old one, welcome back. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes. Thank you for your emails, your donations, emails of confirmation, emails just sharing your stories, and emails booking readings. Please be aware, sorry for all of the fireworks outside, please be aware that I have now added to my services. I do now offer an emergency reading that will come to you from the day that you pay within 12 to 24 hours. Okay, an energy reading is needed before starting. And please be aware also that if you book with me, there is a turnaround time of 48 to 72 hours for any other reading. Okay, so if you book with me on a Monday, for example, please just be patient because it may take 2 to 3 days afterwards. Okay, with that being said, there is still someone going through my comment section pretending to be me, pretending to be a pastor, pretending to be a friend. If it says WhatsApp, if it asks for money in any way, it's not me, it's not a friend. Just block and report them, please. Thank you so much. Now, this is a collective timeless reading for November, as much as it's collective and timeless, for my lovely air signs. Lovely air signs. So that is Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Hello, my lovelies. Okay, now let's get into this. Now, do you know what? When I was channeling for this reading, I had a tiny little fruit fly land nearly on my eyeball, and I was like, what the hell is that about? What the heck is going on here? And as I pull out my cards, I have this come out, and it says, don't ignore the signs, look. Okay, and the place that it was my right eye, and I know it sounds really like odd, but I take everything as a sign in synchronicity. So for this month of November, while we're in Scorpio season, you're being asked to be aware of your environment, to read the signs, to read energy. Okay, and if you feel like it's a coincidence, then investigate into it. Okay, if you're seeing things and you're starting to see, you know, for example, angel numbers keep coming up every time you look at your phone, it's 1111 or it's 1212. Start researching into what those things mean for you. Okay, but there's also something here with there is a show that I watch, or I've just got into, and the name came to me and I was like, that makes sense, because I felt like it was looking out of your peripherals, or making sure that you're looking, you know, not just forward. And there's a program on, I think it's Amazon, or on Amazon Prime, called Peripheral. Okay, and it kind of looks at this girl who's really good at playing VR, but it's like the new game that she's playing, or that she's being asked to test. It's actually what do you call it, she goes into it, she's like, this is like, it's almost real, I feel like I'm there. There's someone playing a game. Okay, this month, I think that's the reason why it says don't ignore the signs, look, because someone's playing a game, a real game though. Now let's find out more about this. Now on here, let me see, oh, it says romance. Okay, but on the back it says, for singles, options are available. For couples, heated arguments, and then it says third party wants what you have. So there's some sort of energy here of there being options for those of you that are on the dating scene. There are going to be offers and options and people coming forward, but you're being asked to read the room, read their energy, because you also have a third party wants what you have energy coming forward. Okay, but I heard it's more than that. So let's see. And it says protect what is yours. Protect what is yours. Let's find out what's going on. Because I heard a powerful moon chant, and you've got to remember we are having, I think is it a lunar eclipse coming up in November. Okay, what's going on with your uncle? Because you also got, should I read this one? Red dragons fly and encircle you, protection in flames. You are protected, but what's going on with this uncle? Do you want me to take this out? No, I've been told no. Okay, so you definitely have some sort of there's a dysfunctional energy in the background, but then when isn't there? Do you know what I mean? But there's, oh look, it says Doja Cat, Boss Bitch. Someone needs to listen to that song, because there may be a message in there for you. Okay, there's something here about energetically clearing away attachments, but someone's trying to cast some sort of illusion. Okay, let's see what else wants to come out. And we've also got Capricorn in reverse. Okay, so this person, there may be someone who tries to come forward towards you, who is faking what they have. okay, or wanting to take what is yours. And that's why it said protect what is yours. And it says here, be prepared, money is coming in fast. Now that makes sense why it said protect what is yours, and to be aware of your environment, because there's something here also with whoever it is that wants to come forward. Someone's going to be coming forward, because look, red dragons fly in circles around you, protection and flames, and it's upside down. Someone's trying to take away your protection, because I heard, what does he or she know? Now let's have a look here. You've got brown skin, you have activation, someone's trying to block your activation. You have fire agate, you have smoke, I'm supposed to say smoky, and it says smoke quartz. And you also have I'm so fancy, okay, and on the back it says go to sleep. Somebody here is working, it's almost like they're burning the midnight oil, because especially with that moon chants and hearing moon chants, someone is setting up something for the lunar eclipse, or just before the lunar eclipse, in which they're going to be using certain crystals. Now fire agate, I know that is, as far as I know with the gates, that's very much to do with your heart space. But with that fiery, because you have such a protection around you, my lovely Geminis, Aquariuses and Libras, there's something here about trying to remove that, because smoky quartz is about how you ground. It's grounding negative energy especially, all right? So there's obviously a massive activation coming up when it comes to your manifestations, whether that's abundance of, you know, a new job, abundance of money, abundance of opportunities. There's someone here that wishes to stop that. Now this person could have brown skin, you could have brown skin, but they're also, they could be a Capricorn, or they're working against your 10th house, especially in the negative aspects. So please have a look at what sits in your 10th house. However, please don't put it in the comment section, because I've said this before on other readings, it makes no difference if you don't care that, you know, your oppressors or whoever it is knows what your birth chart is. Why give them extra information that they can work with? Do not give them that. If they're going to do this, make them work so hard that they sweat, okay? Now you've also got here big amounts of debt in reverse. This money coming in is going to help you if you are in debt or you are worried about finances, to balance that out. Now I'm so fancy in reverse and go to sleep, okay? There's you may actually get an upload or a download or a dream download about, do you know what, not just money and coins, it may be about poo. And I know that sounds really like that's quite gross, but there are a lot of signs and synchronicities that have absolutely nothing to do with something else. And if you dream of feces or poo, or you dream of money, it's coming in. It literally is coming in, because you've got a lot of different crystals coming in. You've got moss agate as well. Someone here needs to get moss agate, because it's really good for heart space healing, okay? And there is a massive connection for me personally between how we walk in our heart space, how we learn to heal the things that hurt, and how we then manifest when it comes to abundance. Because if you hurt in your heart space and you're trying to walk in that at the same time of trying to manifest in things, you're going to end up manifesting the wrong things, the things that you don't want, okay? Now let me move this out of the way. But there's definitely someone here who is trying to mask themselves as a romantic partner, as a divine counterpart, for example, who's going to be coming in, who, whatever they're doing with this fire agate on and smoky quartz, because what I heard was the energy of. Now, let me just put this on silent, because it really does my head in hearing the ding, ding, ding going over and over. However, some people do not actually work with crystals. Some people work with the energy, the essence, and the spirit of a crystal, okay? So if you do not have certain crystals, if you don't have a moss agate, for example, or money's tight and you can't buy a moss agate, you can quite easily go online and just put up a picture of moss agate and then meditate with it, or call on that energy, and it will do the same thing. But there's something about counteracting what they're doing. I heard, especially when the moon is high, so this could be when there is that lunar eclipse, to actually call on this energy to what's the word, encircle you, to cover you, okay, and to remove what it is that they're sending, because they've got fire here and smoke. Someone here is trying to place an illusion around your eyes, which is why I got don't ignore the signs, look, all right? Using this is going to remove that from them. That's very interesting, because you also got dry, itchy skin, You've got, I'm so proud of you, upside down. Whoever this person is angry. You've got court case in reverse. So for some of you, especially with Libras, because your 7th house is about business partnerships, but it's also to do with court rulings, to do with justice, mayat, you know, the law of polarity. There's something here of somebody's really vexed. I heard of how far you've come, because you've also got, should I do up or down? Down. Clean and organise your space. Clutter allows stagnant energy to fester. Stagnant energy welcomes in low vibrational people and entities. So someone here needs to be like the Virgo, that 6th house, and start organising. I'm not saying, and Divine is not saying, that your house is trash or that, you know, you don't keep it clean. It's just saying that, you know, especially with this lunar eclipse coming up, to make sure that you do a really deep clean, a really deep spring clean. Someone may need to use that house clearing transmission after doing the deep clean, just to cleanse out anything that may have been sent, which is going to really, really help, especially with whatever it is they're trying to send to kind of, this is also almost like a distraction. Because with this romance being here, saying singles, options are available, couples, heated arguments, and third party wants what you have. Whether you are single, whether you're in a couple, clearing out not only your home, but speaking some sort of words of affirmation, prayer, or words of power over your 5th house, which is ruled by Leo, but it also rules the heart, which is why you've got Mossa Gate coming out. It rules how we deal with conflict, how we deal with drama, how we deal with chaos or towers as well. But it's all to do with your relationships. There's something here about speaking these words and also cleansing out, to cleanse out your 5th house. Let me place this one over here, and let me turn this one around here. Because you do have someone here, no matter whatever they're doing, is they need to stop, okay? Because with this itchy, dry skin, this person is making themselves unwell, okay? Where do you want to put this one? Over here. I've been told to put this one over here. Now, this person may have, they may have brown skin, but what I'm also getting is they may have pigmentation, okay? Parts of their skin are brown, parts of their skin are not, or they have the dry patches of their skin have turned brown, okay? Because of what they're doing, because you've got here, go to sleep again. There's something here about trying to figure out, for someone, that won't be for all air signs, but anyone that is dealing with a court case, anyone that is dealing with the police or the government or anything like that, there's something here about trying to place doubt in whether or not it will work out for you, okay? And you've got here also, you need to socialize more, go and see trusted friends, and activation upside down. So whoever needed to hear that, make sure that you are connecting with those who love and support you. Now, please remember that I am not a licensed therapist. I am not a licensed mental health sector professional in any way, shape or form. So if you do feel like you need more support, if you do feel like you need to reach out to those professionals, please reach out to them and gain that support and that advice before taking mine, okay? Anything else that would like to come out? Let's see. Anything else? Yes. Okay. Let's see. What else wants to come out? Bending. Now, why did that bend? Shall I have a look? Fake accounts with links to malware sites and viruses. Make sure that you are upping your protection when it comes to your computers, to anything that links to Bluetooth as well. Anything else that wants to come out? Because you've got here, there you go. Just as I was about to shuffle it, a karmic masculine energy. And I think this is the reason why it says don't ignore the signs, look, and to look out of your peripherals, because whoever it is that's coming forward is going to want to come forward as a divine masculine, okay? And you have to remember that the energy that I pick up on, whether I say masculine or feminine, we hold both of those, because so you have to take what resonates and leave the rest, because this is not a personal reading. But with that karmic masculine energy, that can be a woman that holds very much masculine energy, or that can be a man that holds a lot of masculine energy. Take it as it resonates. But whoever it is that's coming forward, you have offers, okay? If you are single, you have offers coming towards to date, to take you out. You just have to look for the signs, read the energy of who this is, because there's someone playing a game. Now, if you are in a relationship already and you can see that you're butting heads with the other person, or they're winding you up and you don't know why, send that back, send that energy back to where it came from, okay? And make sure that you are speaking words of power, especially over your 5th house, especially over your 5th house. Have a look at what sits in your 5th house as well, what zodiac sign is there, and what planet rules over it, because it will give you a lot of confirmation and clarity also on what it is that's being sent and how they're trying to affect your emotions, your moods, and your connection to your partner. Okay, now let me leave that and pop that one down there. Should I take the blue one? No, the pink. This one or that one? One or two? One. So I've been told to take this one over here because we did have that card talking about that sovereign fire around you, but it was the red dragon energy, which is extremely powerful. Now you have underneath here, and it says, Omega Dragon harnesses the divine feminine power of creation. Intention, hold your vision, birth the higher consciousness. And you also have Alpha Dragon, harnesses the divine masculine power of creation, destroy the old, visualize your dream, help to manifest a new world. I've never actually pulled out this card before, and I think that's really interesting that you have on both of these cards talking about the power of creation. Okay, so this is talking because you've got divine masculine power on one side and you've got divine feminine on the other, but both of them are talking about creation. They're both talking about your vision and creating something, and one of them's talking about destroying the old. So you have whatever it is that they're trying to do, especially when it comes to your activation, the way that they wish to block this is by holding you in fear. Okay, and when you think of your divine masculine is about doing an action, but it's also your armor. Now, if somebody is in fear, what do you think that your divine masculine is going to do? It's going to go into overprotection, and when you overprotect yourself, you over armor yourself, and you place a wall between you and what it is that you feel that you're scared of, which means that we repress. How we create, we repress our emotions and we repress them. Now on the other side, you have your feminine divine power, and it's saying intention, hold your vision, birth a higher consciousness. Now the same with your feminine divine, your feminine divine energy is what helps you to kind of flow with your imagination. It helps you to connect to the cosmos through your third eye, through your crown chakra. It's how we get our ideas. It's how we birth new things into life. Now, when you are in fear, or when you are worried, or when you feel like you're not protected, what your divine feminine will do is then go into overdrive, and it will start making stories up that encourage that fear. Now with those two together, this is a massive encouragement, especially with this activation being in reverse, to work with your heart space, with releasing anything from the old, whether that's an old timeline, or if you're working on past soul karmic cycles and learning about your past life and soul regression. There's something here with releasing that through your heart space, because the more that we release and heal, the stronger we are and the more protected we are, because there's a lot of balance coming in here. Now for me, when I think of Scorpio, when I think of the 8th house, it's to do with intimacy, it's to do with sex, it's to do with mystery. So there is a lot of energy coming in here, and also it's about releasing negative emotions, because it's a water energy. So as we go through this month, this is a time for you, whether you are Gemini, Aquarius or Libra, to work through any past timelines or past life traumas, anything you feel that's holding you back, any words of fear or doubt that come up in your mind, especially when it comes to romance, when it comes to your relationships, with how you deal with chaotic energy that's sent towards you. Because the more you do this and you work from your heart space, whether you're actually holding Mossagate, whether you're visualizing it or you're looking at it on a computer, this is going to help you to remove anything that they're trying to send, because you've got fire and smoke again. It's going to remove illusions, so that whoever it is that comes forward, if you are single, you're going to know who they are. And if you're not single and you start having issues with your relationship, okay, as much as, you know, not everything that happens to us is because someone's cast it on us. There are things we are responsible for our actions. And you know, if you're having issues in your relationship, for example, and they're casting this on top, it's going to create a massive tower. However, working from your heart space, balancing out your masculine and your feminine divine energy, so that you're not overprotecting for fear, and you're not you're not encouraging that fear to speak up. balancing those two out means that if you are worried about court case, that is going to go smooth sailing. You're going to get your activation, and whatever it is that they're sending, you're going to see it for what it is. You're going to see the smoke through the fire. Now, what else is coming out? Blue Dark Galactic Dragon helps you to listen to the voice of the universe. There we go. There you go. It's going to help you to lead with your intuition. Because intuition, the difference for me personally between intuition and fear is that fear is going to tell you a story. It's going to ramble on, you know. For example, if you're scared of cars and you see a car outside, you're going to be like, oh my God, there's a car, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, blah, 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 blah. Whereas intuition is a quiet voice. It's a quiet knowing, you know. It's that pull from your body pushing you forward. It's gentle and it's calm. So there's a fly that keeps going across my face. And this is telling me that whoever it is that's sending this, there's something here with them trying to send small irritations or small distractions so that every time that you tap into your heart space, something happens. Someone needs you, or you need to go and do this, or you need to go and do that. If that is something that resonates with you, even if you can only take 5 minutes a day, whether that's in the morning before you go to bed, to speak to yourself, to connect to your heart space, to say your mantras, to say your prayers, to do your affirmations, if that is the only time that you have for yourself to do it, make sure that you do that. Make sure that that's the one thing that you tick off every day, okay? Because you've got here dark blue galactic dragon helps you to listen to the voice of the universe. Ignite the codes of your master blueprint. Access cosmic wisdom and enter higher service. That's what this activation is. That is amazing. That's amazing, you guys. Anything else that would like to come out? What else would like to come out? Please and thank you. My air signs, Gemini, Aquarius and Libra. Now we have here, Source Dragon attunes you to the infinite. Be still. In the silence, magic can happen. Be in the moment. This is a calling also for someone to look into guided meditations, because for some reason I'm getting like fidgety energy. Like, for example, if you've tried doing meditation without any of those anchors, those outside anchors, like someone guiding you, that maybe it's a bit too challenging or difficult. And I don't say that with judgment, because you know, I do on occasion do meditation, guided or without. The one without, it can take time. It's a practice. It's that muscle of practicing it, because meditation isn't about, you know, sitting down and going om and then your head is completely clear. It's not. It's sitting down and being comfortable with the noisiness that you have in your head when you are still, enough that you can slowly slow it down enough to the point where only the messages that need to come through. But there's something here with like a fidgety energy coming through, which is why I get that, you know, that be still. In the silence, magic can happen. Be in the moment. Now this is orange. This is to do with how you create. This is your sacral chakra, your womb, your seed. This is about creating, and it goes back to those two cards that came out about your masculine and your feminine. There's something here about, do you know what, as well? This activation is not just an activation in how you learn your blueprint. There's something about the way that you heal this month, walking with your heart space, but being vulnerable, because I heard I slipped up. No one is a saint. No one here is a walking ascendant master. We are human, and there are times that we react from our own personal wounds and we become triggered. And it's okay, because we all heal at different levels, and we're all on slightly different paths. But it's when we know that we've gone, oh, I've just reacted from that, and then we pull ourselves back. But there's something here with you creating something this month, or there being an idea. There's something here about once you've cleansed out your home and done a clearing transmission, something along those lines, that something's going to be gifted to you that is going to be monumental. And this is the reason why they're trying to stop it. Okay, because you've got sunshine yellow, helps you to help animals, serve animals, heal, respect and understand them. Whoever this person is, or whoever this energy is that's trying to place this obstacle, not only do they not like animals, there's something here about animal sacrifice, unfortunately. You've also got lilac fire dragon, transmutes through the power of divine love. Open up to the transcendent love and enlightenment. Purity of heart brings peace, hope and joy. Someone here may actually benefit from doing guided meditations or seed sounds that kind of work with Ascendant Master Saint Germain, and with the violet fire or violet flame archangels. Have a look into it because it's an extremely strong, forcible and cleansing energy. Very, very protective. Okay, especially there's something here about your dream state, about protecting what is yours in your dream state as well. And the violet fire transmission may actually be very, very beneficial in doing this, because you can find some transmissions on meditations that are like 40 minutes long, but you can also find ones that are only like 10 minutes, and that's something that may be really good for an air sign running up to this lunar eclipse, to be using that each night to protect your dreams, to protect your creative ideas, to protect the downloads that are coming towards you. Okay, because you've also got here look, air and water. And it says here, and we were just talking about heart space and emotions, and it says here, helps you to connect to higher frequencies. Trust your intuition, develop your psychic abilities, be open to enlightenment, and express your inner song. Someone's trying to block this, okay? And that this is giving me also the energy that this is someone who is a water sign. Not all though. For some they're a fire sign, and that's Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces, or Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. And let me see what else would like to come out. Please and thank you for my lovely air signs for the month of November. What wants to come out? And we have here Deep Blue Dragon. Keeps you safe by clearing your pathway. Trust that you are protected. Walk on the path of light. Okay, and we were just talking about the violet flame clearing transmission and protecting your energy, and at the start it was talking about a red dragon energy being around you. Now on the back we also have Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin's pink dragon brings firm love that resets your karmic balance. See all your cords dissolve by transcendent love. Enjoy your freedom. Look for the divine around you. Now this is upside down, and it goes straight back to that message right at the start about not ignoring the signs and to look. And what I find very interesting is that we were just talking about the violet fire and talking about Master Saint Germain, because Master Saint Germain he doesn't go by himself, he's with Kuan Yin. So for someone this is actually really, really needed, okay? And there's something here about someone casting an illusion so that you don't go towards that. Now anything else yet? Sunshine Dragon's coming out again. Helps you to help animals, serve animals, heal, respect and understand them. Someone here is definitely using some sort of animal sacrifice or blood magic or something along those lines. Something about trying to get a court case to go their way. Now that will only be for specific people, okay? That will only be for specific people. But something here about using animals. And also someone's animal totem or someone's animal guardian, because you've got fire dragon, burns up the lower energies around you. You are safe and protected. Be determined and inspired. Clear your soul pathway. And it's upside down. Okay, it's upside down because this is the intent of whoever it is that's sending this. So you are being asked to, if you do not resonate with the clearing transmissions that I have suggested, that's absolutely fine. Please though be encouraged to look through YouTube, to go online, to find books, things that do resonate with you, with the mantras, the prayers, the affirmations that you already use, to up your protection and to clear out anything that they are trying to attach to you or to your home, especially with clean and organize your space. Okay, clutter allows stagnant energy to fester. Stagnant energy allows low vibrational people and entities. Green Dragon helps you to tune into the secrets of nature. This is also, this month also, tuning into your heart space is also tuning into the environment around you, and not just to look for signs and synchronicities, but to ground yourself. Because when we have heavy energies in the background, you know, the circus playing behind us, and they're trying to send things, even though we have our protectors, even though we do our return to centers and they get sent back, it can be tiring. Do you know what I mean? And it's always good to be doing visualizations where your roots are going down into the ground and you're releasing the things that aren't yours, but also to get outside, even if it's just to walk to the shops, just to have the wind on your face. If you can this month, definitely take time in walking in nature. If you do not live near green spaces, buy yourself a potted plant. That if that is the only thing that you do for 5 minutes in the day, is hold that potted plant or talk to it, pour water to it, nurture it to help ground you, especially because it says here, receive answers and guidance from nature, align with your divine essence. Okay, anything else that wants to come out from this one? No. Okay. Anything else that would like to come out for the month of Scorpio, November, for my lovely air signs? Take this one. Okay, I haven't taken this one out in ages. Let's see what else would like to come out. Compassion and love. So that's the energy that's pushing towards you, okay? And you have cave and sanctuary. So this is also about your home, which I found very interesting because I never thought of that. Our heart space, you know, your home is where your heart is. So it can actually be your tangible home, or it can be your heart space as well, because I feel like it's both, because you've got harmony coming out in reverse and then sanctuary. So again, this is going back to the 5th house. Anything else? Advice for my lovely air signs, Gemini, Aquarius and Libra, for the month of November. Please and thank you. Activation, and it's upside down again, okay? And wind, my air signs. So what can we do except for what has been advised? What else would you like to say? Please and thank you. Now let me take this one here. Solitude, and solitude is upside down. Now tell me, why have we got solitude upside down? And we've got here new moon and promise and emergence, dragonfly. There's something here about someone, especially with ancestors underneath here, saying that, you know, I am so proud of you in reverse. Whoever this is trying to get favour. They're trying to get favour from either your ancestors or from that you may actually share some ancestors. So this could be a family member. Hot diggity. Emergence and promise. This is going to come to light. At some point this month, there's going to be either like a dream download, aha moment, this person actually coming forward. There's going to be some sort of, yeah, look, focus and promise. It's going to come to light, and that was just my house sign as well. With that focus and promise upside down, there is a focus of stopping you from going forward, and look at that veiled fog. That is why at the start I had that peripheral, and you know, that fly trying to land on my eye. Someone trying to get you to move away from your mark. Now, you've got strength, you've got veiled. They have a very strong focus at doing this. And look at that, ancestors upside down. This person's trying to get some sort of favour with your ancestors. And they are working quite hard at dream state, at blocking you in dream state and bringing in disharmony. But what I would like to know is there anything else that needs to be said on this? Because a lot of advice has come out already. Ebb and flow. This is working on the heart space. This month is quite important that you take time to do that, even if it's only 5 minutes a day, to recognise anything that you feel that is being repressed or pushed down. Anything that's making you feel frustrated, ask yourself why, okay? And you've also got radiance and harmony. Yeah. But what is happening to them? Do you know what? What's happening to them for what they're doing? Let's find out what's happening to them for what they're trying to do to an air sign. Completion. They aren't going to be able to finish this, and look at that. It's on a moon as well. It's the full moon. They're not going to be able to finish what it is that they try to do. And especially if I put this one over here, it says keeps you safe by clearing your pathway. They aren't going to be able to do it. Okay. What is their karma? What is it that's going to befall them? And it says here, grounding. Somebody's going to lose their mind because of what they're doing. Someone's already angry, but someone's going to lose their mind because of what they're doing. Be still. In the silence, magic can happen. Be in the moment. They're going to lose their powers. Okay, well, that's what happens when you mess with a Gemini, Aquarius or Libra. Okay, breach. And it's upside down. And if I place this one over here, oh, air and water help you connect to higher frequencies. There's going to be some sort of weird, I was going to say breach, but it's not, because it's upside down. There's something here about them connecting to something, and it was supposed to do this to you. It was supposed to block you from having your activation, and it doing the opposite, and them being attached with something, especially if it's saying higher frequencies, with something lower. Innocence and creation is going to block them in their sacral chakra and their solar plexus. That's what they were trying to block for you. Oh, hot diggity. There you go. Anything else that would like to come out, please and thank you. Yeah, this is a fire sign. I did feel there was a fire sign there. Okay, this person's already blocked. Earth magic. They're already blocked because of the magic around you. Because of, there's something very powerful about the way that you speak words into reality, using your sovereign fire. Okay, and you've also got here vigilance and earth magic, because right now they are trying to cast illusions. Please do some house clearing or do whatever it is that resonates with you to remove this. But please email me if you have any questions or if you would like a house clearing, because I will quite happily give that to you. But with that being said, I'm going to stop right there. I hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively knew. If you are new to my channel and this resonated, I'd love for you to hit on the like, the subscribe and the notification bell so you can see more of my content. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much, my lovely air signs. I love you. Anyone that would like to have a personal reading, please have a look in the description box down below. Please make yourself familiar with some of the terms and clauses in or the rules that I have, especially with the turnaround. If you are looking for an emergency reading, once you have paid, I will send that out within 12 to 24 hours. If you are looking for any other reading, there is a 48-hour to 72-hour turnaround for the day that you book with me, not from the day that you pay. But with that being said, I hope you guys have an awesome day, an awesome afternoon, or awesome evening wherever you are in the world, and I'll catch you later. Bye, you guys.